Sarawak Premier receives 3 courtesy calls, plus Sarawak police cripples notorious baby gang. And Mass Wing's takeover risky but rewarding. These are the headlines for tonight. Assalamualaikum and a very good evening. I'm Razi Ahmad and this is TVS Nightline. The Premier of Sarawak, Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg, today received 3 calls at his office in Petrajaya. The first visit was from SEDC Energy Sdn Berhad and Japanese company Sumitomo Corporation Group. The delegation was led by Deputy Minister of Energy and Environmental Sustainability Sarawak, Dr. Hazlan Abang Hibni, SEDC Energy Chief Executive Officer Robert Hardin, and President and CEO of Sumitomo, Takayuki Sumita.
The second courtesy call from the Malaysian Chinese Muslim Association, led by its Vice President, Datin Noorhana Ong, invite the Premier to attend its International Chinese Muslim Conference, ICMC, gala dinner on August 18th.
The main objective is actually to gather all the Chinese Muslims and to showcase the success stories, because we would like to share that Chinese Muslims are also successful, and all of them have their expertise in different areas. Yeah, how they can network and be successful globally. Yeah, and how to do global business, especially in the halal industry, because the halal industry is a very, very big market. Yeah, and they can take advantage of the halal certification that JAKIM has successfully implemented, and a lot of them are coming to learn how to get JAKIM certification, because right now JAKIM certification is the most popular and wanted certification, most recognized. So most of them will be coming to learn how to get the JAKIM certification of halal.
At the same time, Abang Johari also received a courtesy call from the Bank Rakyat, led by its Chief Executive Officer, Dr. Muhammad Hanis Osman, where he witnessed the handover of the zakat payment for the year 2022 worth over 1.59 million ringgit from Bank Rakyat to Tabung Baitul Mal, Sarawak. When met by reporters, Dr. Muhammad said the zakat's amount increased by 52,000 ringgit from the previous year.
Tujuan kita Rakyat kali ini mengunjungi Yang Amat Berhormat Premier. Sebenarnya kita nak penyerahan zakat tahunan, zakat perniagaan tahunan rakyat kepada negeri Sarawak. Jumlahnya sebanyak 1,588,000 dan plus lah, of which dia tambahan sebanyak 52,000 daripada tahun lepas. Itu menunjukkan prestasi rakyat di negeri Sarawak bertambah baik daripada tahun ke.
Sarawak police busted a criminal group known as the Baby Gang, who have been actively targeting the elderly for theft in the past 3 months in Kuching, Padawan and Kota Samarahan. Sarawak Police Commissioner Dato' Muhammad Azman Ahmad Sapri said the group, led by a man known as Baby, together with its members, consisted of 2 women and 5 men between the age of 23 and 30 years old.
Jadi modus operandi kumpulan ini adalah mensasarkan warga emas sebagai mangsa pada awal pagi. Kumpulan ini bergerak aktif di daerah Kuching, Kota Samarahan dan Padawan. Dengan tertumpasnya kumpulan ini, pihak polis telah berjaya menyelesaikan sekurang-kurangnya 13 kes samun dan ragut, 2 kes curi dalam bangunan dan 1 kes curi motosikal.
According to Azman, the police estimate a total loss of 42,000 ringgit due to the related cases. The investigation results revealed that all the suspects have past criminal records and were tested positive for drugs. All suspects are being remanded till June 17th to assist investigation under Section 395 of the Penal Code and 397, 380 and 379A of the same code.
The involvement of local communities is crucial in delivering precise and authentic information to the public. As such, Federal Deputy Minister of Economy Dato' Hanifah Haja Taib stressed the importance of close cooperation between government agencies and the local community, also facilitating the dissemination of information regarding current government policies and initiatives, including local issues.
Pelibatan seluruh ahli komuniti adalah amat penting kerana sesiapa saja dalam sebuah komuniti mempunyai peranan penting sebagai penyampaian maklumat yang sahih lagi benar dalam menyalurkan pandangan ataupun isu semasa komuniti kepada pihak kerajaan, dan ianya tidak hanya membabitkan kepada masyarakat dan kepada kaum sahaja.
At the same time, Hanifah expressed confidence that if all parties play their respective roles, any false information or factual errors can be effectively prevented. Hanifah also emphasized that close cooperation between the government and community is crucial in ensuring the smooth and effective implementation of planned agendas.
Peranan kita sebagai penyampai maklumat yang tepat lagi sahih ini juga wajar diteruskan dalam kelompok komuniti supaya sebarang maklumat palsu atau kesalahan fakta dapat diatasi dengan sebaik mungkin.
Meanwhile, the program serves as a medium to strengthen communication networks while fostering unity in the community.
The Federal Deputy Minister of Economy, Dato' Hanifah Haja Taib, who is also the Member of Parliament for Muka, welcomes the Sarawak government's initiative to take over MASwings and rebrand it as a boutique airline owned by the state government. She describes this move as a catalyst to further promote tourism in the state, especially in rural areas.
InsyaAllah boleh kita mohon dan harap bahawa ia akan mendapatkan penambahan lagi dari segi penerbangan dan lokasi juga yang lain. Kerana kita rasa bahawa kadang-kadang tak cukup, terutamanya masa perayaan. Mungkin berbeza daripada Semenanjung Malaysia, dan kita harap bahawa bila perayaan tu ada, pertambahan tu pun dari segi flight pun ada.
Meanwhile, the Sarawak government's decision to take over MASwings operations as its boutique airline entity is a risky but rewarding move, analysts said, with a number of them singing praises of the strategic endeavor. Head strategist at the Faculty of Economics and Business, University of Malaysia Sarawak, UNIMAS Associate Professor Dr. Evan Lau deemed the takeover as solidifying Malaysia's presence in the aviation industry. However, he said that the new airline should offer a unique service and experience to rise above the competition.
As we all know that the numbers of airlines that serve here, the market is rather saturated. So with the new introduction, the new boutique airline should be very much innovative and very much to offer a product that is unique from others airline that is already serving here in Sarawak.
Dr. Evans said the establishment of a state-owned airline would open up new opportunities in the lucrative aviation sector.
And of course, it will generate the alternative income stream for Sarawak. At the same time, it also would increase or also would introduce more employment opportunities for the people here in Sarawak, and of course, have a chance to becoming a much more competitive region here, and with comparison to the others.
Echoing the same sentiment, research fellow at the Department of Social Culture at University Malaya, Associate Professor Dr. Awang Azman Awang Pawi said the economic spillover effects from the boutique airline would be significant.
Bukan saja di segi dalam sektor bidang seperti pramugara, tetapi limpahan aspek yang lain. Misalnya di segi otomotif, industri otomotif, kemudian industri makanan, pembekalan makanan, peralatan dan sebagainya yang boleh memberikan limpahan ekonomi peluang pekerjaan kepada negeri Sarawak.
Nonetheless, Dr. Awang Azman cautioned the state government to go over the agreement details carefully to ensure that the takeover will truly be beneficial to the state.
Ini sesuatu yang baik dan wajar. Namun pada masa yang sama, kerajaan negeri Sarawak juga perlu lebih berhati-hati dalam membuat perjanjian dengan pihak Maswing ini untuk pastikan pengambil alih itu betul-betul memberi keuntungan kepada rakyat Sarawak dan juga kerajaan negeri. Kita tak mahu perjanjian tersebut berat sebelah dan akhirnya di segi jangka panjang akan merugikan kerajaan negeri Sarawak dan juga merugikan kerajaan. Bukan saya merugikan dari segi keuntungan, dari segi kota dan sebagainya.
On Thursday, Premier of Sarawak Dato' Petinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg said that the state government has agreed in principle to take over the services and operations of the Rural Air Transport Service Provider arm from the national carrier Malaysia Airlines Berhad.
Coming up right after the break, Niti Down Parade begins tomorrow, and Cyclone Biparjoy makes landfall in India's Gujarat. Right here on TVS Nightline. Stay tuned. Welcome back on TVS Nightline. At least 3,000 participants will join the Niti Down Parade scheduled to commence tomorrow in front of the Tunjuga building in Kuching in conjunction with the 2023 Gawai celebration. Now, Chairman of Niti Down 2023 Event Management Committee, Dato' John Sikitayai, said the event will start at 2:15 in the afternoon.
Setakat ini kalau kita lihat, kita mulai dari reptai tadi. Dan setakat ini saya rasa dekat 90% atau 90% persediaan sudah siap dibuat. Jadi saya rasa elok untuk besok tak ada masalah lagi.
Meanwhile, according to Sarawak Deputy Minister of Education, Innovation and Talent Management, Dato' Francis Harden Hollis, Niti Down will provide an opportunity for the Dayak community to showcase their diverse culture and heritage.
So this Niti Down, di mana peluang-peluang diberi kepada orang Dayak sempena Hari Gawai ini menunjukkan lebih lagi kostum, pakaian-pakaian tradisional. Jadi kaum Iban, Bidayu, orang Ulu, traditional dress dari semua kaum Dayak. Di mana pakaian-pakaian ini, pakaian ini ialah untuk satu tarikan untuk turis, pelancongan ke negeri Sarawak. Yang kedua, ini menunjukkan budaya kita sini dari semua kaum Dayak, di mana kita dapat nampak dari segi pakaian ada berlainan. Tetapi hubungan di antara satu sama lain, Niti Down ini untuk mengeratkan lagi silaturahim.
He added this year's Niti Daun is relevant and impeccably timed, as the event will indirectly attract the youth.
Saya akan pakai baju tradisional, baju gagong dengan kepala kenyalang, ada bulu ruai dan yang so that I look better. Because we have to show. Kita mesti mau tunjuk dan show kepada anak muda kita, remaja. Kadang-kadang saya anak iban, tetapi baju burung pun tak ada. They even don't understand. So this is the time kita tunjukkan mereka. Ini baju orang Dayak, oh ini baju orang Betayu, oh ini pakaian orang Ulu.
At the same time, Deputy Minister in the Sarawak Premier's Department, Native Customs and Law, Jefferson Jamit Unyat, described Niti Daun as an important festival in Sarawak, especially in the context of Gawai.
Jadi untuk kaum Iban, Gawai Niti Daun ialah memang satu kebenaran ataupun satu adat kalau di dulu memang ada Niti Daun kalau kita ada Gawai. Besok I'm very confident lebih jika dengan bahasa ada Inggeris saya memang percaya besok pun ramai lagi, banyak lagi orang hadir, orang datang dan juga kontingen juga yang mengikut Niti Daun di waktu esok tengah hari.
He said this when met by TVS on Friday. In an exciting musical endeavor, a group known as Tukuk Kame will captivate the audience at the Rainforest World Music Festival 2023 with their enchanting performance combining traditional Sarawak instruments representing 30 ethnicities from Borneo. Narawi Rashid, the founder of Tukuk Kame, highlighted the significance of the group's name to Our Rhythm. This name embodies their mission to celebrate the diverse rhythmic heritage of Sarawak's indigenous communities.
Tuku means percussion, while Kame means me, and both words are derived from the Sarawak Malay language. Tuku Kame has performed in several countries such as the United States, South Korea, Japan, Taiwan, Indonesia, Singapore, Australia, Canada, and Monaco, winning numerous international awards, including the MTV Breakthrough Awards and the World Championship of Performing Arts. Do not forget to purchase your Rainforest World Music Festival tickets this year through the Klook app, which is the official ticket agent for RWMF 2023. For more information about the lineup of musicians and ticket details, visit the official website as stated.
Over in sports news, the Football Association of Malaysia, FAM, and the Ministry of Youth and Sports, KBS, have joined forces to facilitate the travel of supporters to the upcoming Asian Cup. The initiative aims to ensure that Malaysian supporters have the opportunity to witness and support the Harimau Malaya on the international stage with its next game in Qatar. By providing assistance in transportation, FAM and KBS hope to foster a vibrant and passionate atmosphere in the stadiums, boosting morale for the Malaysian players.
He said this when met after the town hall with the FAM President Program on Thursday night. In the Asian Cup 2023, Malaysia has been drawn in Group E together with the two-time champions South Korea, Jordan, and Bahrain, where in June last year, the Harimau Malaya squad, coached by Kim Pan Gon, created history by ending a 42-year wait to qualify on merit for the Asian Cup. During the program, about 150 fans attended the 2-hour town hall sessions to share ideas and learn about the national squad and the development of football in the country. Also present were FAM Deputy Presidents Datuk Muhammad Yusof Mahadi and Datuk S. Siva Sundaram, Vice President Datuk Seri Rosmadi Ismail, Muhammad Johari Muhammad Ayub, and Datuk Posa Majais, and Malaysia Football League President Datuk Abdul Ghani Hassan.
Back on TVS Nightline and on to world news, trees and electric poles were uprooted. Roofs were severely damaged in several parts of India's western state of Gujarat amidst a severe cyclone that made landfall overnight. More than 180,000 people were evacuated in the heavily affected areas in India and Pakistan as authorities brace for disaster.
The cyclone Biparjoy is in its destructive path, as seen in Kutch and Nalia on the west coast of India, as heavy rain continued to pour down the area overnight and early in the morning. Fortunately, no casualties were reported. India Meteorological Department Director General Mrityunjay Mohapatra said the cyclone weakened after hitting land, and with a wind speed of 105 km per hour to 115 km per hour. Biparjoy, which means disaster or calamity in the Bengali language, was centered 140 kilometers off Jakhau port in India's western state of Gujarat and 230 kilometers off Pakistan's southern port of Karachi.
Meanwhile, in the U.S., the Texas town of Perryton was struck at least by 3 tornadoes, causing fatalities as images from the ground showed much of the town left in rubble by the disaster. Mayor Carrie Simons said the tornadoes have caused at least 3 people to be killed and dozens of others injured in the town of 8,000 people.
Images obtained by Reuters showed the scale of destruction in Perryton, which is close by to the Oklahoma state line, as trailer homes were torn asunder and left in rubble, while public infrastructure such as utility poles and telephone lines were broken, bringing traffic in some areas to a standstill. At least 30 homes were damaged or destroyed, and firefighters are still rescuing the victims as of now.
At least 15 people were killed in the Canadian Prairie province of Manitoba on Thursday after a semi-trailer truck hit a small bus that was carrying a group of mainly elderly people. The crash is one of the most lethal road accidents in recent Canadian history.
The crash occurred at the junction of 2 major roads near the town of Carberry in southwestern Manitoba, 170 kilometers west of Winnipeg. Local media reported that the bus passengers had been on their way to a casino in Carberry when a semi-trailer truck collided with the bus they were on. Wheelchairs and crumpled walkers remained near tarpaulins covering bodies at the site. 10 other people were being treated in a hospital. Police said the drivers of both vehicles were alive and declined to say who might have been responsible for the crash. In neighboring Saskatchewan, 16 people died in April 2018 after a truck hit a bus transporting a junior hockey team on a rural road. The truck driver was sentenced to 8 years in prison in 2019. The worst traffic accident in Canadian history occurred in 1997 when a bus carrying seniors plunged into a ravine in the province of Quebec, killing 44 people.
See the world closer with TVS as we bring you the latest news updates both locally and internationally. For more headlines anytime, anywhere, just head on to our official website at tvstv.my or follow us on our social media platforms. And folks, the Rainforest World Music Festival returns from the 23rd to 25th of June. So don't miss out on the exciting activities and line up by grabbing your tickets at rwmf.net. And that's all the time we have for TVS Nightline. I am Razi Ahmad. Thank you for watching and have a good night.